Hi everyone, this is Angel Remy again, and I know that in a previous video I had said that the otherworldly people will not want to interact or have any dealings with those that are very negative, um, like those that are very angry and filled with hatred and just love to cause problems and drama and trouble, whatever level that may be on, like for example physically or just with their verbal words and things like that. It's still a serious, it's still a pretty serious thing, even if they are doing it with only their words and not actually harming people physically, but it's still just as serious. And they will not want to be having any dealings with those kinds of people. They'll not want to interact with them at all. But there is something interesting that will happen that I feel it had come through um, into my into that part of my mind, and I understood it in a different way, and that information came through in a psychic way, and so I just wanted to put it out there. And so what will be happening is that I know that there are very many negative types of people on Earth, but the otherworldly people, when they come to land on Earth on the landing sites and we have open contact on Earth, they will be bringing through a lot of their teachers of love, teachers of positivity, creating more positivity within our lives. There'll be guides and counselors that will be available for those people who wish to transform negativity into positivity. So those that are willing to change and are wanting actual help will get the help that they need. And that service will be available to anyone completely for free. Money doesn't really mean much to the otherworldly people. A lot of the planets in the universe are actually free of the money system. They don't have any type of money system. They distribute things and resources and items and goods and products. They distribute it all equally amongst each other. And they sometimes like to exchange goods and services for other kinds of goods and services. And so they have no actual money system. And so those ones will be coming down, will be coming through, and will be they'll be in contact with us during open contact. And so they want to help those kinds of people that are wanting that help. They want to help them, and so those teachers will be available to help that portion of humanity that is wanting to transform from negativity to positivity. The teachers will come through and be known as guides and counselors. They will offer this service without charge. And for those who are interested, they will help people to understand how they can make their lives more beautiful through positivity and love. They will have a lot to share with the people, and the people who choose to have a teacher of love will gain a new perspective and will perceive the world and life much more differently, as long as they stay open-minded and accepting of change and evolution for themselves and for the betterment of themselves, but not only for themselves, but for the whole collective as well. Because as they change, they help the whole collective to transform as well. And it can be a beautiful chain reaction of having that kind of evolution happen, becoming more positive and loving. It can be a beautiful chain reaction that inspires others as well. So they won't be in it. They won't be in. They won't be on that journey alone. Not at all. Not at all whatsoever. They won't be alone, and they won't be left behind. Especially those who want to change and want to make their lives better and more peaceful and harmonious and live in the beauty of love and light and positivity. And so the otherworldly teachers will be there to help them. They want to show the world how we can end negativity and come into positivity completely and make our world or make our earth a paradise world. I've always had that vision for our future for a long time now, and I know that earth can become a paradise world with the otherworldly people's help. and their understanding and expertise and their advanced knowledge and technologies and methods and things like that, Earth can, there can be a drastic change on Earth, and we can go through a beautiful golden age and a rainbow age. Sometimes it doesn't seem like that could happen, like just sort of seeing how we are right now in these situations and all the things that go on around the Earth, and negativities and calamities and things that are very serious, and human rights violations, and just all the horrible things that go on the Earth, exploitation, things like that, vulnerable people being harmed and hurt. But there's so much goodness that is also there as well. And when we connect and focus on that goodness, then we make it even larger, we make it even bigger, and we just continue gathering up all that goodness and positivity and bringing it into our lives and spreading it out all around us. And being parts of those causes to help the people that are very vulnerable and they've been hurt, or if they're going through some troubles or financial situations and things like that. There are so many people that love to help with those kinds of things, and that is a very, very good and kind deed to help other people that are going through a lot of difficulties and have gone through maybe abuse or something like that. It's really, really good to help them out, to give to charities and support the organizations that are out there helping people and making sure that their lives are okay and that things are going good for them, rather than being stuck in unfortunate situations that are very difficult and painful emotionally and in other ways. And so if we keep holding each other's hands that way and supporting each other and being there for one another, volunteering or working to make the world a better place, and it will become a better place for sure, definitely. We're moving in that direction. There's so many different ways that we can see it happening clearly. Like, for example, with the green movement, we're moving in the right direction with the green movement, and it's getting more and more popular every day. So people are choosing more safer products for themselves, like skincare and hair care and things like that, and other kinds of products that we use, like household products. They're choosing more safer ingredient products and buying from those brands that are all about earth friendliness and protecting the ecosystems and the whole of the earth, and animals as well, protecting the animals. And so that's one of the ways that Earth is moving forwards. And then there are a lot of electric vehicles on the market that are becoming more and more popular, like, for example, the Teslas and hybrid vehicles. And so we're going in a really, really good direction. All these things are easy to see because it's just right in physical. We can see the changes happening right in our physical world. And so we're going in a good direction. We're going in a good direction to help balance out the earth once and for all, and make it more harmonious and less polluted and less damaged and things like that. And as we go into that type of space of, as we get more into that kind of, what should I call it? Sorry, I can't find the right term right now, but as we grow more into that type of, onto that path that we're on of going green and being environmentally friendly and balancing out the earth, as we continue that path, then so much more will open up for us, and so much more balance will happen, not just for the earth, but for all the people as well. The earth is being balanced out, and all the people and everyone, they're also being balanced out as well. And so it's a chain reaction that way. When we help to balance out the earth and give love to the earth and the animals, then we will also be balanced out and have lots of love and kindness and caring and positivity coming back to us, coming back around in a circle. It's a beautiful circle of positivity and love. And that's what's being created. And we can slowly see it happening gradually. We can see it increasing in popularity, like, for example, with the green movement. There are very many other movements on the earth that are creating so much more harmoniousness and peacefulness and positivity for all the people of the earth. So when we focus on those kinds of things, then we can set a path straight into furthering our evolution as a people, as humanity. And so, so there are lots of teachers of love on earth as well. And whatever whatever they teach on earth, it's in the same realm that the otherworldly teachers would be teaching here when they come for open contact, when they are teaching people how to shift from how to shift from negativity to positivity. They would be teaching within that same kind of realm, so it'll be very familiar, but they may give new concepts and ideas and methods and techniques and stuff like that, different kinds of tools and resources they will have, but it will all be in that realm of what we already know as creating positivity, how we already create it in our lives when we choose positivity. It's very simplistic, and it's not meant to be complex or complicated or convoluted in any way, shape, or form. Learning to become more positive is always very simplistic, and it has a naturalness to it. Once you start accepting it into your life, then it becomes so natural, like second nature. It just becomes so natural. Being loving and kind-hearted and considerate and positive, it just becomes so naturally. And so they will find a really, really beautiful flow coming from them as they shift from negativity to positivity. They'll be surrounded with a beautiful, beautiful energy. And they will take in beautiful energies of love and light. And that will help them to continue evolving in a positive and loving way. And so the otherworldly people will be there to support those journeys. And they will be very, very happy to help. That's the psychic infusion that I had gotten while standing by the window yesterday, so I felt like I should share it with you all. And I just wanted to express that to you all, and so that's all I wanted to say for now, because I know I had said before that the otherworldly people, when they come for open contact and they're among the people, they'll not want to be interacting with negative people. That's why I wanted to bring a different side to it, so that people don't feel like they're going to be left behind. And especially when they're willing to change and evolve, then they will get the help that they need and the guidance and the counseling that they need to transform themselves, so they can have better connection with the otherworldly people and be in a better space for when Earth does become a galactic Earth, part of the other galaxies and other civilizations in the universe, interacting daily and having dealings with them daily. Earth is going to come to that point where we're part of the galactic universe. We're part of all the galaxies, and people can come back and forth from different places, from different planets. They can settle on our world. They can go back and forth. People from Earth can go away to other places. They can go for visitations. They can go for vacation. They can even settle on a different world if they so choose. All that is required for settling on a different world is to make sure that we're always positive and kind and loving, especially to those who truly appreciate it. You don't have to go loving everybody on this whole earth. Sometimes that just doesn't work out that well, because certain people can just end up being very rude and cruel, and they don't appreciate that love and positivity. So continue to give it to those who do appreciate it. And it's very exciting. It'll be very exciting times on Earth when they come for open contact. There are so many possibilities, so many opportunities that can open up with the otherworldly people. It can take you as far as to a different world, as long as you stay positive and remain loving and kind and caring, and be devoted and committed to that part of your evolution, that aspect of yourself that is so beautiful and glows so brilliantly and radiates so brilliantly, like a beautiful sun that is rising. So continue loving your positivity and your love that is within your heart and your loving mind, being kind and considerate to those that truly appreciate it. Continue loving that part of yourself and continue going with that flow. Yeah, don't allow there to be any blockages. So many opportunities will open up for you. And they will continue to open up for you. Okay, so that's all I wanted to leave you with, okay? So thank you for tuning in. Love yourselves, love each other, and take care for now, okay? Toodles! Bye!